Well, the titan of all leaks has just dropped from Mortal Kombat 1, and there's so much details and so much information in this leak. I have not seen it yet. I kind of skimmed through it, and again, this comes from our lovely Anonymous, so we have to take everything with a grain of salt. But let's dive in because there's some really interesting details about what's to come for Mortal Kombat 1, and some stuff that I'm just like, oh, what? Yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so it says leak Mortal Kombat Titan Edition September update, horror pack, and Combat Pack 2 details. That's a lot right there. I mean, this leak is jam packed. So it says, hello everyone. Today I'm sharing a leak with you. It's partially not huge news because I think part of it was already leaked, but I've seen development pictures and I can confirm some of it was true. Additionally, I can share some of the details for the upcoming DLC after the release of the horror pack. So there's a new version of the game coming out in November called Titan Edition, which I think is great, with a story expansion called Clash of the Titans. It has 3 fighters, 4 cameo characters, and 2 stages. Now, what I like about that is because, we had Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, so this is kind of the same, following the same scheme, and now it's being called Titan Edition, or yeah, called Titan Edition, and the story expansion Clash of the Titans, which we know after the cliffhanger we have Titan Havoc. So to me, that sounds like a great way to introduce the kind of, next half of Mortal Kombat 1. So it says the main fighters being Noob Saibot, which we've heard rumblings about him making an appearance. We have Scarecrow. Apparently the mask was set in plans at some point with Jim Carrey doing the facials, but there was a discussion for the paycheck, so it was scrapped. I don't think that Jim Carrey would ever do Mortal Kombat, no offense. I don't think the mask, I think that's more suited for multiverses, so I don't think that would be good. Same with Scarecrow. I don't think we're vibing with that way. I know we have Homelander and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I don't think the DC stuff would make its way into this. So this next part's interesting. Phyloid, I'm saying that right. A new character, long white hair and dressed in pink. I haven't seen gameplay, but I've seen a picture where he's throwing a tree. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about brand new characters. I know in previous leaks we talked about last year. There was a lot of rumblings of new characters being introduced in this game, but I think for the most part, there's a lot of Mortal Kombat characters that we haven't even seen yet, and we're getting some that have skipped a couple games. So I don't know that we need new characters per se. Let's see, cameo characters. Harumi, which is a yellow female ninja with a rope, maybe like a yellow female scorpion type character. We have Shinnok, which would be cool. I'd be down for that. If I'm not mistaken, you haven't really been able to fight as Shinnok since Mortal Kombat 4? Yeah, so it's been a long time since people would actually fight as him. He might have been, can't remember if he's been playable in Mortal Kombat 10 or 11, but I don't think so. I think it was just in 4. You can let me know in the comments down below if I'm right or wrong about that. Aaron Black, which we talked about in previous leaks, that he could be somebody coming through. Kintaro. Let's see, we have stages. We have Chaos Realm, which I think would be great. It has already been shown in DLC gameplay trailer. Flower Maze, which is a weird garden with chompers and fireflies. Chompers like what we see in Mario? I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. But nonetheless, I'm always down to see new stages that we haven't seen before. Let's see, it says there's a free anniversary update with 2 new finishers called Cameo Friendship and Harakiri. We always like friendships, and we've always seen them with the actual playable characters, so it'd be cool to see them now with cameos. That'd be kind of different. Plus 2 game modes, Warrior Shrine and the Path of the Shaolin Monks. Cameo friendships are a cutscene where your cameo does a little dance. Every cameo has a different dance animation. It's connected to a move, just like Brutality's. Okay, which makes sense. Harakiri spawns your cameo to kill you. Oh, well, I don't want that. There's one for every cameo as well, more visual than the cameo fatalities. Okay, well, hey, a new feature, so it's always welcome. Warrior Shrine is a multiplayer lounge where you do tasks to earn a new currency that can be exchanged for upgrades for some special attacks. Attacks are buffed only in this player versus player mode. I guess that's good. Let's see. Path of the Shaolin Monks is a single-player seasonal mode where you compete challenges and mini-games a bit similar. Oh, it says a bit samey. That's a different word. Samey. from Invasions. Additionally, Invasions will have 2 seasons at the same time. The second one shortened to 20 days. I will continue in reply. So a ton of information just right there. And I know with the Invasions, you know, the seasons have been pretty steady. So for them to kind of be shortening and giving you more, super cool. Um, you know, you'll have to put this in the comments down below. Answer this for me. If you think that what we have already for Mortal Kombat 1 is enough of stuff to do. So you have the main story, you have the towers, you have, you know, player versus player, you have invasions. Do you think that these other, you know, player modes such as the Warrior Shrine and Path of the Shaolin Monks, if those are things that actually do come to the game, and then in addition to more invasions, do you think those are, you know, those welcome additions? Do you think that's too much? Are you that type of person that like there's never too much to do? I mean, I'm always down to having too much, but you know, when you actually sit down and think you can play this stuff and, you know, gain experience and collectibles and all that kind of stuff, do you think it's actually, you know, a good thing to having too much? All right, and to move on to the second part of this leak, again, more details about the pack specifically. He says Horror Pack and or he or she say Horror Pack and Kombat Pack 2 coming in December and March respectively. Horror Pack includes 3 guest fighters and 3 guest cameo characters. The main fighters are Ghostface, which we've heard could be coming to the game, Freddy Krueger, and Jason Voorhees. Now, Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees have already been in Mortal Kombat games prior, and with Jason Voorhees specifically, he's kind of having a resurgence, given that, you know, there's this, you know, Jason Friday the 13th universe now where he's kind of able to be in all things, you know, not just specifically in movies. And he's already made an appearance in Multiverses, which is a Warner Brothers game property. So it's not likely that we could see a, you know, a new modern take on Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger in Mortal Kombat 1. And I think that would be cool to see. We have cameo fighters, which would be Chucky. I've only seen 2 pics and quite blurry, but didn't look like the size of Chucky. It was definitely him though. Jigsaw. There's a dude in a pig mask and a clock that throws the doll around. And Stripe, the Gremlins villain. So with Jigsaw, well, first of all, let's do a Chucky. I think we've talked about in previous videos some characters that could be in Mortal Kombat 1 or just in Mortal Kombat period. And we said, you know, Chucky being so small, but then you have Farah, which is, I mean, I know she's taller than him, but I don't know. I think he would work better as a cameo. I think that wouldn't be like totally heard of. Of course, I think it'd be good if it was cameo specific to the horror, and that may be what they're talking about. But I don't know, that'd be kind of different. I could see that. I could see that being with the, you know, maybe I don't know who we should be paired with. I don't know who we should pair with. I guess we can talk about that after this. So let's see. So Chucky, I think would be good. Jigsaw, I don't know. I think when we think of Jigsaw, we think of, you know, specifically the character on the bike, not so much the actual male character or female character behind the mask, the killer himself. So I guess with that, I would say if it's not, you know, the character riding the bike, I don't really know if I really want the pig mask guy. I just don't think that's like a Michael Myers kind of character, I would say. Stripe, I don't think that would happen. I think that's too maybe cartoony. I know we've had like RoboCop and some stuff that some people might think that same way, but given that they're going to be in multiverses or they already are in multiverses, I don't think that just seems to be more they should belong in that universe. So I think Chucky and Jigsaw are more likely to be included, but nonetheless, if I had to pair them together, I would do, let's see. I would say let's do Ghostface with Chucky. You know, they like to stab people. Jigsaw and Jason Voorhees and Stripe and Freddy Krueger, because they're more of like totally fictional kind of characters, I would say. Let's see. For Kombat Pack 2 details, I've been seeing a lot of people interested in Kombat Pack 2. I got to be honest, just saw a video of the select screen and it has that was 2 seconds long, but who showed it to me told me that he allegedly knows. Take it with a grain of salt, as we're taking this whole leak with a grain of salt, guys. Remember, this is all just good fun, good discussion. Jade has her name changed to Princess or Countess, not sure. Okay, a lot of people want Jade. Sector, he's black now and human. Okay, so the human form. Oh, you're losing me on this third one. Is this supposed to be Cyrax? No. Rags, not the robot. Apparently she's a female ninja. Like, looks like Devora, but not human. And no, I didn't misspell. The name has been changed. So Cyrax, and now we have Cyrags. Cyrags. Rex. That's doesn't sound okay. I get what they were trying to do, but I don't know about that one. I don't know that. Yeah, I'm all down for the female ninja part. It kind of looks like Devora. I don't know about that name though. There are 2 blank spaces, and on the bottom left, a dude with a red mask, but I couldn't recognize him, and I don't even know if he's a guest. So that is the leak, and that's chock full of information. That's why I called it the Titan of all leaks from Mortal Kombat 1. So there's a lot of good things that I can see from this. I definitely like the, the continuation of Mortal Kombat 1. I think we're on a good path of the story. Here's, of course, Noob Saibot. I like seeing that Shinnok is in here. I like the new stages. The new game modes seem interesting. Even the new cameo specific, like the friendships and the Harakiri. I'm good with the horror pack. But as far as these new characters, cameo horror characters, and then, these unidentified, yeah, I don't think I'm down for all that. But like I said, this is just a leak that I like to do just for fun discussion, so take everything with a grain of salt. So do let me know in the comments down below what do you think about this leak, what do you like from it, what you don't like from it, and are you excited to see some of these features come to Mortal Kombat 1? That's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you want more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time on the MashUp.